Hi, this is Gina Pierce, Tech Coach for Santa Barbara Unified, and I'm going to go over how to add competencies to any type of NEO assignment or quiz or unit or rubric. So we're going to start off with just assignments. You can see I have a few assignments here. And so if I were to look at just a regular online assignment, if I were to open it up, you can then see up on this main toolbar, you can set competencies right there. And then once you click on that, all of the competencies that you uploaded for the course will be available for you to check for whatever ones are applicable for the actual assignment. So if I were to go back to the assignments that you just saw, I can click on any type. So I can click on survey. If it's a survey assignment, I can set the competencies there. I can go back and I can look at a Dropbox assignment and I can set the competencies there. So every NEO assignment has this set competencies for you to actually upload them right into there. So here's a team assignment, set competencies right there. If you're using units, you can kind of do competencies for the overall arching unit, the ones that it's covering. So if here's a class that has all the units, it's actually the class you're taking now. And if I were to look at NEO competencies, you'll notice that right on the actual unit, I can set the competencies for the unit and I can pick all the ones that are applicable. Within the unit, I can actually have for each of the assignments, if I click on those, like the actual assignment within it, I can actually set competencies for the pieces that I'm using to assess as well. So you can have competencies in both places if you wish. So moving on to, let's go to rubrics next. So if I were to look at an assignment with a rubric, so I have this final exam that has a rubric here. So clicking on that, I've already uploaded the rubric to it. I can edit the rubric, and once I edit the rubric, I have these little dots right here that I can press, and from there I can add under that a competency that I can then use to assess my students to match the competencies I'm actually assessing. So rubrics are really easy to add competencies as well. The last thing I'm going to show you is how to add competencies to quiz questions. So you can just open up your quiz in NEO, and then what you can do is you can go to set competencies. So you can set competencies for the entire quiz. If you decide to set competencies for individual questions, those competencies for the overarching quiz will then be overridden if you set them for individual questions. So you need to decide, are the competencies for the entire quiz, or are you going to do it per question? So if you go to per question, you wouldn't set competencies for the entire quiz because they'd be overridden. What you'd want to do is, if you want to do it per question, you can go to the set competencies tab, and then from there you can set whatever competency that question is individually assessing. So it's the same for all the assignments. You just go to the set competencies tab and you have it. All right, thank you.